Hey guys, what's up? We have some more reprints confirmed for the Vrains link pack, and they seem to be providing 4 cards for each archetype, roughly, that is going to be supported. This means, unfortunately, we will only be getting 4 of the 6 Shadow fusion monsters. The ones, unfortunately, we are missing are Yatalis, that is the water fusion, and one of the more popular ones, which is Construct, which is the light fusion. But then again, that's also bad. The first card is Shuttle Christa. This is a Fire Rock fusion, level 7 with 2,450 attack and 1,950 defense, and requires a Shadow and a Fire monster. Its effect is must be first fusion summoned during either player's turn. When your opponent would special summon a monster while you have a Shadow card in your hand, you can negate the summon, and if you do, destroy that monster. Then send one Shadow card from your hand to the graveyard. You can only use this effect of Shuttle Christa once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one Shadow spell or trap card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. This card works very similar to Shekinaga. However, rather than dealing with an effect, it deals with the actual special summon of the card. This can be more useful, as stopping a summon means it is dealt with before it ever has the chance to hit the field. Whereas if a monster is already established onto the field, and then you activate an effect, there are means of providing it with protection, such as My Body as a shield, to prevent its destruction. In terms of its stats, they are quite unusual to have 50 in the end part of the attack and defense, and it is marginally weaker than Shekinaga in both stats. However, it does have a place in the deck, as it is not a once per turn effect, so provided you have Shaddolls in your hand, you can still use it. This card was released in the New Challengers as a secret rare on the 6th of November 2014, and as a secret rare in the 2015 Megatin on the 17th of September 2015. This needed the reprint to make it easier to obtain due to its rarity. The next card is Shuttle Wendigo. This is a Wind Psychic Fusion level 6 with 200 attack and 2,800 defense, and it requires a Shadow and a Wind monster. Its effect is, must first be fusion summoned. During either player's turn, you can target one monster you control. This turn, it cannot be destroyed by battle with an opponent's special summoned monster. You can only use this effect of Shuttle Wendigo once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one Shadow spell or trap card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. This card can grant protection for the turn, depending on what you need to protect, including itself. This is a very defensive feature, reflecting why its stats are the way they are. This was released first in Secrets of Eternity as a super rare on the 15th of January 2015, and as a super rare in the Megatin 2015 on the 17th of September 2015. So due to the rarity, it again needed the reprint. The card is Spellbook of Secrets. This is a normal spell card that says, add one Spellbook card from your deck to your hand, except Spellbook of Secrets. You can only activate one Spellbook of Secrets per turn. This acts as a searcher for your spellbooks. It was first released as an ultra rare in Return of the Duelist on the 18th of August 2012, and most recently as an ultra rare in the Battle of Legend Light's Revenge on the 6th of July 2017. The rarity requires it to have this reprint. The next card is High Priestess of Prophecy. This is a light spellcaster at level 7 with 2,500 attack and 2,100 defense, and its effect is, you can reveal 3 Spellbook spell cards in your hand, special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, you can banish one Spellbook spell card from your hand or graveyard, then target one card on the field, destroy that target. This card has an easy summoning condition, as you can get these spellbooks very quickly, and the destruction effect means any used graveyard spellbooks can be made to be useful by acting as destruction fodder for its effect. This was released in Return of the Duelist as a secret rare on the 8th of August 2012. This was over 5 years ago and therefore needed the reprint, as this has been the only release of it so far. The next card is the Grand Spellbook Tower. This is a field spell that says once per turn during your standby phase, if you have a spellcaster type monster on your side of the field or in your graveyard, you can place one spell card from your graveyard on the bottom of your deck, except the Grand Spellbook Tower, then draw one card. When this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card and sent to your graveyard, you can special summon one spellcaster type monster from your hand or deck whose level is less than or equal to the number of Spellbook spell cards in your graveyard. This card is able to recover a spellbook from the graveyard to the bottom of the deck. Not an issue, as many effects enable your deck to be shuffled, and you draw a card when destroyed. It lets you summon a spellcaster from the hand, or better, the deck, up to the number of spellbooks in the graveyard. So in a longer duel, this second effect can be very devastating. This card was released as a secret rare in Abyss Rising on the 9th of November 2012, and as a gold rare in Premium Gold Return of the Bling on the 20th of March 2015. This needed the reprint due to its scarcity. The last card is Spellbook of the Master. This is a normal spell card that says if you control a spellcaster type monster, you can reveal one other spellbook card in your hand, then target one spellbook normal spell card in your graveyard, except Spellbook of the Master. This card's effect becomes that target's effect. You can only activate one Spellbook of the Master per turn. This card's effect can become any of your used spellbooks from the graveyard, enabling your opponent not to predict what you will use or plan for. This card came out as a secret rare in Cosmo Blazer on the 25th of January 2013, and as a super rare in the 2013 collectible Tins Wave 2 on the 22nd of November 2013. This was 4 years ago, and again, due to rarity, needed the reprint. What do you think of the reprints confirmed? Which did you like, and which didn't you think were needed? Do you think that there is a chance the other two Shadow fusions will be in here, or is that just wishful thinking on my part? Leave your comments down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and as always, thank you for taking the time to watch this video.
Some things will never change. The lonely, lonely, say the breeze in my life.